Extreme Eye Center here in Indian Trail, North Carolina. It is our Charlotte Rush midweek report. It is Wednesday, October the 4th. I'm Tim Donnelly, voice of the Charlotte Rush. We have a lot to catch up on and a lot to preview about the Charlotte Rush. And right now, specifically, we are going to talk about Charlotte Rush Elite Hockey. And to do that, let's bring in the head coach of the Charlotte Rush Elite Club, Trevor Jewell. And, all right. Trevor's in a playful mood today, yeah.
A little bit.
Well, Trevor, first of all, you guys had before we talk about the games that were played in Raleigh this past weekend, let's talk about your weekend off. What did you tell the guys you wanted them to do on their weekend off? The Rush had a very early season off weekend. Doesn't really happen that often, but you did. What'd you tell the guys to do? Do you feel it was effective, beneficial, or detrimental?
I pretty much told our guys they needed to maintain what we had been doing the past month, staying hydrated, staying ready to go and riding the bike and keeping their bodies ready. But, I did stress the importance of possibly trying to see family if they could, because we're pretty busy from, last weekend for the next 3 months or so, and we're on the road for at least a month and a half almost. So, stress the importance of spending time with their billet families, their actual families, if they have that capability, being close to some people, you never know. So, stress that, but, I don't necessarily like an off weekend. I thought we were rolling pretty well up until, this off weekend or so. So I wasn't too happy about it, but, you take the schedule you're given, and it just happened to, play in our favor that we had an off weekend this early in the year. So we don't have many, but, this one came early, so hopefully we got that out of the way, and, now we can get going again.
So with the weekend off 10 days ago, the Rush Elite Club jumped back into action in Raleigh against the Carolina Eagles. Game one was Saturday. Trevor, you tasted defeat for the first time. Adam Meister had a good game for you, got both goals, but critiqued that 4-2 loss to Carolina last weekend.
I thought it was kind of leading up to that, for about 2 weeks there. We had 2 weeks of, mediocre practice, so to speak. So I kind of saw it coming. But, in a rivalry game like that, you don't expect it to happen. You think your guys are going to be up and ready to go. I thought we started the game fine. We had a 2-0 lead from Adam Meister, pretty much. He played very well, and I thought, we gave up a lead that we shouldn't have given up, especially in an opposing building. And, it just, the compete wasn't there. I don't think our guys responded very well, and I think the off weekend kind of hurt us. So at the end of the day, we didn't play a full 60 minutes, and that's what our guys need to do.
Well, the good news was you bounced back. I know as a coach you love to bounce back. Got a 5-4 win. The following day, 5 individual goal scores, so the scoring was balanced. Talk about the big bounce back win for you last Saturday.
On Sunday they responded well. I thought we came out, kind of weathered the storm a little bit. We didn't play very well to begin with. But, we fought back at the end of the game there. A couple late goals, a couple penalties. I think, the little incident that happened on the ice, I thought that played in our favor, and from that point on we kind of dictated the game, and we played our game, and that's what we need to do to win hockey games. And we had a couple guys step up like Johnny Barrett and Jimmy O'Kane, and I felt they responded very well in the latter half of that game. So I was very happy about that, but we got back to work on Monday, and we got plenty of work to do.
Yeah, and what Trevor's referring to, a couple of big fights in the game. Joey Farrow squared off. Was it Nikita Morozov was the other player? And what precipitated that, Trevor?
Just the way the game was going. You can't really control what happens on the ice. These guys have high tempers, and, things flare and things happen. So, something happened. Our guys decided that they were going to go, had the decision in their head. And from that point on, the momentum of the game changed and it swung in our favor. And I thought it was a good momentum swing for us. And I think our guys stepped up and really, helped the team win a hockey game.
And I guess Joey Farrow and Nikita Morozov will be suspended then for one game?
Yes, they will be out the first game in Potomac this weekend.
And Trevor alluded to the Charlotte Rush heading to Potomac to play the Potomac Patriots. Potomac, Virginia, it's about 45 minutes outside of D.C. And that organization struggled a lot last year, Trevor, but my guess is they did some better recruiting and are probably a lot more formidable team this time around than they were last year.
Yeah, they're definitely better than they were last year. They did their work in the offseason, and I think they have some pretty good goaltending. So it's not going to be what it was last year. It'll be a challenge for us, and a lot of these guys haven't played against the Potomac team, especially the new guys, and it's an Olympic ice sheet, so our guys have to get used to that as well. And that's a different style of play, and it's a different type of game plan we have to come up with. But Potomac, they're a team that could sneak up on you, and we can't afford that right now. And I got to make sure that my guys are prepared and they understand what's at stake.
Well, again, 5-1 to start the season. I know the Rush did taste defeat for the first time, but still, Trevor, 5-1. That's a good start on any hockey league, any hockey team at any level.
Yeah, it's a good start, but I still don't think it's good enough. I think we can get better, and we will continue to get better. And I think you're going to see a different team hopefully in the next few months here.
All right, hope for a couple of wins this weekend in Potomac. Thank you, Trevor.
Thank you, Tim.
All right, Trevor Jewell, head coach of the Charlotte Rush Elite team. Again, the Rush heading to Potomac for games Saturday and Sunday this weekend. You can go on to Hockey TV to follow all of the action. And don't forget, it's been a 2-month, it will be a 2-month stretch between Rush home games, September 9th and 10th, the last time the Rush played here at the Extreme Ice Center. 1 month in the books, and November 4th and 5th is when the Rush will return home to the friendly confines here at the Extreme Ice Center to host the Carolina Eagles. So mark those 2 dates on your calendar, Saturday, November 4th, and Sunday, November 5th, the next 2 Charlotte Rush home games. Well, thanks to our cameraman, Andrew Scollett, for his work today. And again, go to our Charlotte Rush website to get complete information on the Charlotte Rush, charlotterushhockey.com. I'm Tim Donnelly, voice of the Charlotte Rush. Thanks so much for watching.